but don't waste your time. Yeah.
100%.
Zeno, and that's why MJ was very on that. Like, hey, okay, but wait, he's got to be attractive, right? Yeah. He's got to. They assume attraction a lot of the time. Okay, where do you think average guys have the highest chance to get women? Seriously, and for recreation, bro. I hate saying this shit, but
Tinder.
No, like outside the United States.
Yeah.
Outside the, and I fucking, it burns me to say that shit, bro. But like, you know, yeah. Like the thing is here in the United States, bro, girls have more options. They make their own money and everything like that. Men are not necessarily respected and or needed as much. So you got to go somewhere where men are appreciated, bro.
In the United States, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Out of the United States, men are more, they respect the man, like what he does.
Well, here's the thing. I have a question for you. You're from Venezuela.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest cultural differences? Did you notice that there's like and you tell me what you think. Is there a certain lack of respect for men here in the United States versus in Venezuela?
A bunch.
Can you tell us about it a little bit?
Wow. So in Venezuela, actually, you have to, we don't, when I was in Venezuela, I wasn't with that old like boss baby girl. Like I can have whatever the fuck I want. I can have whatever guy I want. No, if you have a guy, you have to respect them. You have to be with him. You have to support them 24/7. It's all about the guy. Here, I don't know. It's something like switch. You get to I don't know.
It's all about the girl.
I love that answer. I don't know, but switch.
Like, the money factor, like you said, in that country is like they're poor. So it's like if he's bringing anything, like no, I've been to Dominican Republic. I went there with a guy one time. It was his
was he old?
Bachelor. He was about 40. It was his bachelor. He was getting married.
That's kind of young. Damn.
I was
about 40.
We went to
wait. He took you for his bachelor party?
Yeah, his bachelor weekend.
Oh, okay. Really must got some good. But
damn. Yeah, then we went to a club and she's like, come on, let's go to a room. So, I'm from here and I'm used to throwing money at strippers.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, no, we want to dance. She's like, no, go to the room. Go, come on. Like, when they see Americans, all they see is dollar signs. They don't care. They do anything. They will lick 100%. Your toe on the bottom of your feet.
Well, there's a lot of prostitution and sex work out there
there's
in those countries because
it's just because of money.
There's no real way of producing.
Absolutely. So that's the difference. If
I went to Colombia,
they had money.
Oh man.
Well, to be fair,
because they fine as hell too.
Okay, tell us about Colombia, MJ.
Nigga, Colombia, Medellin. Yeah, and I learned how to say it properly.
Medellin.
There you go.
And like, bro, they're really like feminine. Like, they're not afraid to, because here in the U.S., bro, it's like there's a negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
What you said?
Negative connotation to what? I messed up.
Hey. No, but that's not even true because we'd be at the mall and it would be chicks serving us there like we just buying food.
Hi,
chicks like, oh, what's your IG? I'm like, you know what? First off, you know what IG is? No, but I'm fucking around. But like for real though, like they're more feminine, like, and they enjoy like how that affects a man. Like she can come at me like, really soft and stuff, and I appreciate it. But girls nowadays, or in the West, they look down on that. Like submissive is a negative word to them. That's the negative connotation to it. You tell a woman like, oh, I want my woman submissive. Girl, look at you left side, like misogyny. Exactly. Look at you left side, like what did you just say? Submissive. I'm like, that's not bad.
That's a part of woman. It should be a part of a woman.
I would say the roles definitely have its place in other countries, also the US, which is why, like Colombia, for example, like not every girl, but the majority of girls over there, cool. I know as a woman, take care of the family, household, and actually be a servant to my man. Versus here, I'm independent. I'm a boss, babe. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. You just gotta take it. And as a result, most men are saying, "Hey, fuck this shit. I'm leaving." So it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm just having fun.
I will.
Wouldn't you argue that the economic state is different in both places to where a woman is probably forced to have to work?
I'll address that right now. I was literally going to say this.
So we don't have time to cater to a man as a woman should. in other places. We don't have as much free time.
What
We don't
time
have. I'm
fuck
not
you
saying
doing?
that it shouldn't be like that.
No, I feel
I'm
you.
trying to pay my bills.
I feel it.
Man, shit.
Yeah, but if
Because
you with a
not
high
every
value
dude
man, what
that
does that
said to
matter?
me is like, yeah, man, I want the box. Let me pay your rent
Can
for
you
it.
pay my bills?
Yep.
Can you pay my
You
automatic?
So I'll say this because we had Andrew Tate on the podcast. Shout out to him. And he lives in Romania. He's a multimillionaire. He's American and British kickboxing champion.
And he just bought a Bugatti.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know he did that.
yeah. So he's out there in
Wow.
Romania, and I always ask the bro, why'd you leave? Like, you obviously have the means and ability to stay
Live comfortable.
stay in London or whatever. He was living in the UK, and he was telling me that the poorer the country, typically, the more the genders gravitate towards their natural roles. The women act like women, the men act like men. And what's
Facts.
happened here in the United States, it kind of goes back to what you said. It's kind of flip-flop because we live in any first world country, whether it be Australia, New Zealand, Canada,
UK.
United States, whatever it is. Men aren't necessarily men anymore, and women aren't necessarily women anymore. And that's fine if you want to do that, but that obviously has a big issue with intersexual dynamics, relationships, whatever. That's why our marriage rate is down in the fucking toilet. Divorce rates are high, birth rates are low because the gender roles are not. It's ambiguous now. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, and I'll say this. I've said this on Say Cheese. Masculinity from women is applauded and encouraged, right?
Oh yeah.
And men are told you should accept a woman that's strong and independent. But if I turned around and said, well, I want to wear heels on Saturday, I want to be feminine every now and then, y'all will look at me like stupid and say, hell no, I'm not down with that. And you would be within your prerogative to say that. But if I say, I don't want no fucking ratchet loud bitch that's going to give me a headache every time I come home, they're going to say, well, you just can't handle a strong woman, you weak bitch ass insecure nigga. And I'm like, okay, but it's okay for men to accept masculinity from women, but they would never, ever accept femininity from a man. I'll take it a step further. If someone broke into the house and I said, hey, babe, it's your turn. You go ahead and deal with this invasion.
Oh, hell.
She's breaking up with me the next day. But if I tell her and say, yo, I need some food, and she says, make your own shit, or I'm ordering out, and you break up with her, they're going to be like, God, you're such a fucking misogynist. So in other words, women's roles are negotiable while a man's roles are static. And when you use female logic back on them, it sounds crazy, but we're told to accept female masculinity. I'm here to tell you how, like, it's terrible. A guy will play the game. Don't get me wrong. He'll play the game. Oh, yeah, I love it that you're strong and independent. Oh, yeah, I love it that you get it. Yeah. He's going to say that shit till he hits.
Oh, yeah.
Then next thing you know,
shit.
the text messages and the calls are going to start dropping down. He got what he needed. He just played the game. Done. So that is why so many women stay chronically single. They don't understand that one of their own traits that society champions them for having, being strong and independent, is actually their biggest fucking weakness when it comes to attracting and, more importantly, retaining men. Masculinity in women is repulsive, ladies.
I have a question.
I ain't
for
gonna
you.
lie. Can I comment on that? Cause
Yeah, sure.
they be up in here roasting me, talk about shorty the masculine. You know, my
chin,
nigga. This is what
the hair.
happens when you don't have the father figure, so you gotta step up and be the real nigga for yourself. Now, that's not to say I can't be led by a man. I just need a man with bigger cojones than the one that I think that I got in order to
Cojones.
submit and trust you. You feel me? And you're gonna meet a lot of women who have strong characteristics, but in all actuality, she does want to be soft. She does want to go ahead and, do her role as a woman.
Well, Cardi, I'll say this. With your logic, I'm going to go get a manicure tomorrow, get my nails, fringe tips done.
You
I
want to
need your
put
nails.
together?
I need your nails to be longer than mine.
You could get yours buff.
Bigger first.
I
Don't
need
add a
you-
tip.
And I'm going to put on some 6-inch pumps, and I need yours to be even bigger.
I have a question for you, Myron.
Sounds crazy, doesn't it?
I mean, if that's your kink.
But no. I'm just using your logic back. Like you said, I need a nigga bigger cojones than me.
It's true though, because like let's say that if that girl didn't have the example or the set in stone, she had to step up in certain ways. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like I had to build that no nigga, you can't touch me because I don't have a brother that's gonna step for me if you touch me.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
You
No, I get
feel
that.
me?
I get
Like,
that.
so
Ladies,
So
ladies.
it's like
I'm not knocking you for being masculine. What I am telling you is now you got a handicap.
no, that's cool because I don't want no bitch ass nigga. Like for real. I don't.
But here, no, you're
I get
missing.
what you're saying.
Ladies.
We don't want a bitch nigga, but we are
Yes.
nigga bitches.
Yeah, like you're saying.
Wow.
Like I don't think you guys understand that.
I get
I
you.
never
saying,
thought about that.
I don't
before.
want a bitch nigga, but what you don't understand is them guys that aren't bitch niggas are not going to tolerate an ounce of masculinity.
Okay, can
from
I
you.
ask the question? When
I'm
you
a surrender.
okay, when you talk about
As
masculinity
long as
within
you know
women,
that, you're
does that
good.
have to do with finances?
So say that again?
Can a woman be financially like independent, like have a lot of money and still be feminine, or is that like a turn off too?
That's
she could, but it's hard to do that.
It's very conflicting. It's like opposite sides of a spectrum.
So you can't have money and be soft.
You can't.
Not right.
It's just it's not
just got
common.
paid
Like you can be
So-
an exception. We know there's always exceptions, but you can't speak for
Right, because if you get money, if you a boss bitch, you just in your nature.
So just I have
That's just typically.
I have a quick
But
statement.
so would you? I'm so sorry.
Go ahead,
I just want to ask Myron because I just want to know his mental. Would you rather broke, feminine, really feminine woman, or is that what you're looking for? Like someone that just doesn't have anything to bring to the table, quote unquote.
Yeah, because
she always got
here's the
something
thing.
to bring to the
I want to piggyback.
To answer your question with women that make money. Here's the thing. It's not the money that has because so many women, man, a million times, like one of the most common things girls say, you just can't handle a strong, independent woman that makes her own money. You trying to control her. You want some dumb bitch or yes woman? No, it is not that. It's that women that make money don't shut the fuck up about the fact that they make money. And that's very unattractive.
Right.
If I told you every single day, I got a bunch of Chanel bags, I'm lit, I'm more fleek than you, bitch, you're going to get annoyed too. So here's the thing. Let me
you
finish.
don't care about the money.
Let me finish.
No.
So the money, it's not the money that's the problem. It's what it takes to make that kind of money. Anyone that I know that is successful, that makes a lot of money, 100 grand plus a year, typically they're A-type personality type people. They're not agreeable, they're competitive, they're ambitious, they're hardworking.
Like you.
And yes, they have similar traits to myself.
Okay.
Guess what? I don't want to fuck someone that acts like me.
Absolutely.
It's actually repulsive. You know?
So
Just
you do want a 30K a year type of woman.
It's not that I want a woman that's
it don't matter. It don't matter.
It's the characteristics that come with a woman that makes money that are unattractive. It's not the money
No,
in
that's
itself.
what I'm saying. So you would rather date someone in the lower.
Her income is irrelevant.
Yeah. A rich
you
man
just
can
said
walk
that
into
her
a
income-
freaking Chick-fil-A and she just was like, it was my pleasure. And that nigga was just like, damn.
Okay,
you
guys.
just had me at full salute. And it don't even matter what she had Chick-fil-A. It's cool.
I
agree.
So you would rather lower income because lower income gives you more,
It's not the income.
submissiveness.
It doesn't matter.
It's not necessarily the income.
characteristics.
It's the characteristics that come from a woman that makes that kind of money.
Right.
Because
from a
That's
lower
what I'm saying.
women
So
are
income gives
encouraged.
you that character.
women that make money are encouraged to be proud of making the money, be proud of being a career woman, and be proud of competing with men.
Yeah.
These are just certain traits that successful women have. Go ahead.
I can tell you why a woman making her own money would matter to me. And the only cases that matters when I deal with young professional women, the only time that's relevant to me is because I feel like you have a stake. Damn, they got me.
We all slip, bro. We all slip.
I don't even know what that means.
Fuck. I think that, you know what I'm saying? She has a stake in her own agenda. Like she works a nice job. She making 70, 80, 90. Great, baby. So you're not trying to get pregnant. Good. You're not trying to end up with if you don't show up in my crib. Don't do none of that stuff. Don't act out because you have something to lose for yourself.
Damn.
I don't care about your money for me. Got my own. I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Just you
It's a
take care of
liability
your
perspective
stuff.
that you're concerned with. It's not her money. It's
I care about that
yeah,
liability.
because girls that don't got shit going on will try to ruin your life.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
That's
Have,
true.
so have
That's a good
something
point.
going on. Cool.
Okay, I agree with like you guys are okay with finding a woman, marrying a woman that's lower status as
Yeah.
long as she's feminine. But I think that's like the reality for new money people. But old money people, and for example, in Dominican Republic, men do look for a woman that have a certain last name and come from a wealthy family, wealthy men, because the kid is gonna have two last names. So
Well, yeah, I mean that's a status thing or whatever. But
So-
what I'm saying is that men don't care. The biggest takeaway is this: a woman's status and income most of the time is irrelevant to a man. However, on the other side, a man's status and money is very relevant to a woman.
So
Well,
we,
yeah.
we care about different things in the opposite gender. And I think one of the biggest mistakes women make is that they think that what I'm attracted to as a woman, the man should also be attracted
Exactly.
to. I like status and money and clout. A guy should want that in me. Hell fucking no, we don't. No, we do not. We do not
So-
want
I
to
want
marry
you to be
someone or
off the
be with someone
radar.
that is like us.
where I'm from,
Wow.
they I had to learn how to cook and clean and do all that to keep a guy,
Yes.
right? But when I moved here, it was like, oh, the guy needs to keep you. Like they need to work on you.
Right.
And I was like,
That's true.
I'm confused now.
That's period.
What should I do?
That's why I just be sitting there
Like, what the fuck?
listening.
So
real
no,
quick-
that's really important. So in Venezuela, they teach the women girl game, how to keep a guy around and retain him.
My mom always told me, if you want to keep a high value man like your dad, you have to know how to cook, how to clean, how to do all that home jobs or whatever. If you want someone that doesn't know how to do shit, then just be with every guy that you see, like, you know. But if you're trying to build a family, if you're trying to build something, you have to learn some stuff to keep a guy around you.
That's amazing.
Can I
MJ, did you have something?